Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Truth Survives 411, coming to you from the Midwestern part of the U.S., specifically Illinois, and wanted to introduce myself. I'm an ex-JW and was a JW from the mid-'80s to just 2013. July 4th was my Independence Day, you might say. I wanted to just basically say hello to the YouTube community, specifically the XJW community, the Thinking JW community, the perhaps doubting, fading JW community. I want to say hello to all of you and extend my greetings and my love. I want to be a part of the discussion that is very necessary when it comes to the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society, jw.org, Jehovah's Witnesses, the organization claiming to be the representative of God and having absolute authority over the lives of people. And having seen up close the damage and the problems that that type of thinking and absolutism brings about is very, very sobering. It was said to me some time ago, there was this phrase here that I saw that stuck with me about a year or so. It said, "A man who refuses to think is a fool. A man who can't think is an idiot. And a man who's afraid to think is a coward." And I just have to say that I think that really does summarize the dilemma that a person that's in the Jehovah's Witness religion faces, because it could be a situation where either one of the three or more are at play, where they either can't think, refuses to think, or doesn't want to do either one. And it's one of those situations where you really feel bad for people that are stuck in this situation. I came up as a witness in the mid-'80s, as I stated, as a teenager, child of a single parent as far as in the household, and really thought that that was my gateway to a life full of meaning and purpose and happiness. And of course, I lived that way pretty much for the entire time that I was a witness. Barring anything, of course, that happens with any individual that's imperfect. But as far as being a JW, I absolutely was 110%. Anybody would tell you that knows me. But just over the course of time and some accumulation of things that didn't add up, led me to make a very important, dramatic, and yet beneficial change, the most beneficial change I've ever made in my life. And it definitely was not something that I arrived at easily. So I just want to say that those who are out there that are ex-JWs, I hear you. I feel you. And I certainly want you to know that you're not alone. I want you to know that the questions that you have are valid. I want you to know that the conflicts that you have are valid. And I want you to know that your feelings, your emotions, your thought processes are important, and they need to be acknowledged and respected. And anytime we're a part of an organization, let alone a religion, that doesn't allow us to keep our own thoughts, to deal with our own conflicts in a way that leaves us at peace, then we have absolutely every right to question and challenge what that organization is about. Here in the last few years, to be quite frank with you, it amazes me how different this religion is from just 3 years ago. I mean, there are any number of things we can point to and talk about that just tells us that this is clearly a religion, in my opinion, on the run and dealing with the difficulty of being in an internet age. And they truly have some work to do to corral the sheep, as it were, that they have in their possession, to keep them, and also to attract new ones. But there are several things about being a Jehovah's Witness that I think needs to be talked about, that I want to share and give my perspective on what my experience was as a youth in the mid 80s, as a Jehovah's Witness, as a young man, supposedly giving all of himself to Jehovah and to the organization and the faithful and discreet slave and the governing body, and essentially trying to help the congregation to grow and all of those types of things. I have a lot to say about what those experiences were like. But again, I want to just basically introduce myself and say to you that if you're in that position of being an ex-JW, you're a current JW, but you're a thinking JW. You're a current JW, but you're a doubting JW. Or you're a current JW and you're a fading JW. Or maybe, again, you've been put out of the organization with some direct action like disfellowshipping, or you disassociated yourself, which was my experience in 2013. I want you to know that this group is growing. This group is in many ways very powerful, and we have an opportunity to show our voices, show our faces, and really shine some light on what this organization is really, really about. And there's many ways that this can be done, as we know, and some have, this perspective on how they want that to be done. Others have this perspective as to how they want it to be done. And there's no need, I believe personally, for us to really bicker over that, because when it all boils down, there's a variety of personalities, there's a variety of perspectives out there that have left this organization, that are in this organization, and we don't know what exactly will strike a chord with others when it comes to sharing what our experiences were. So my thing is, let's just put it out there. Let's just keep talking and continue the great work that's already being done, which frankly helped me to cement my decision to exit from this organization. The most difficult decision, frankly, ever made in my life. But over the course of these last couple of years, there have been people and families specifically that have truly helped me in ways that I wouldn't have imagined. I have to thank individuals like John Cedars with JW Survey. This gentleman has been so instrumental in helping individuals interested in thinking about their religion in a logical way. He's just been amazing. I owe you so much, brother, in terms of what you have done to really shine a very powerful, balanced, and reasoned light, in my view, on what's going on inside the organization. I thank you for everything that you're doing, and I ask that you please continue if the Spirit moves you. If you're so willing, please continue, because you are doing an awesome, awesome job. I have to remember people like JW Struggle and Eric. You are awesome. You have on that particular vlog or that video channel, YouTube, you have what has become my anthem, that song of Lauryn Hill's, I Get Out. When I first heard that song, Eric, I was moved to tears, frankly. I was moved to tears, because she speaks exactly to what no doubt you felt when you exited the organization a few years back, and I have to echo the same thing. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. You're awesome. And I'm going to keep up with you on Vimeo as well now. People like Evie Brooklyn, absolutely powerful lady right there. Very funny, very bold, very direct. And I love everything about what you're doing, Evie. Please keep it up. Mark Cora Latham over in the UK. I love you guys. You're so cute. Love what you're doing. And I just continue to ask that you continue to do what you're doing, as long as, again, you're moved to do so. and I appreciate all of your efforts so much. I'm thinking of people like Kim Mikey in the Southwest U.S. You guys are so funny and so yet powerful, and really got me to thinking about some things that I hadn't even considered all the time that I was a JW, 27 years or so. But you guys are just doing great. And I know you have your own perspective on how you want to get certain things done when it comes to this organization. And I respect that completely. And I agree with a lot of what you're saying as well. So please continue to do it in whatever way you see fit. I'm very proud and happy to be associated with people like you that have left this organization with your eyes open, and continue to keep them open despite what the noise may be on the outside. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. There are other people out there as well. K.E. Kitten, Teeny Pajamas. You guys are awesome with JW Podcast, as well as Apostate Chick, Stacy. Your first video, Human Apostate, powerful, just powerful. I have to tell you how much I appreciated that. When you got to the part about being able to have certain conversations with your mom that was no longer available to you, which I shared that scenario as well, because my mom is still a JW active. My heart went out to you, and I just certainly continue to ask that you continue to keep your head up and do the good work that you're doing as long as you're moved to do so. I thank you. You make me laugh, you had me near tears, and you had me thinking. And when you can do the trifecta, you're good in my book, because we don't always get nor expect that. So there are so many people out there in this community that's doing such a wonderful job. I just want to say hello, extend my hand, and hopefully be able to add some things of note or interest, or even just to let other people know that are questioning, it's okay. Your value as a person, your humanity does not go down because you leave a religious organization. Contrary to what they would have us believe, your value as a person, your humanity did not go down. And please keep that in mind as you move forward in your journey. A lot of us have faced some very terrible things, some things we probably wouldn't even repeat as a result of being in this organization, but there are many of you guys that are sharing some of those things, and I salute you, I commend you, and I thank you. And again, hopefully we'll have more to say in the near future. Peace out. Again, take care.